It's sort of hard to find anybody these days that hasn't heard of, ChatGPT, right? And just think, go back 6, 7 months ago, prior to November 22, when it was released. It wasn't something that people were talking about. They were talking about conversational intelligence and, some of the things you described then. But really, ChatGPT to me, is this sensation of 2023, right? It's a global mega trend. Was released back in November. Since then, millions of people around the world have tested it out, and spreading via word of mouth. And I think that that's just an just incredible testament to the experience that people are getting when using ChatGPT. And I think that that's now becoming sort of this mainstream topic of conversation. I mean, I just heard that I think it was Italy 2 weeks ago banned ChatGPT. Ireland, Germany are looking at that. There's now starting to be the noise around how do you protect intellectual property? How do you protect original content, the owners? And how do you think about I think that it has the potential to disrupt almost every profession there is out there, right? And I think in some shape or form, most jobs are going to get turned upside down in some way, and hopefully in the most part in a positive way, by automating a lot of sort of standard, repeatable types of work that human beings would have to do and do slowly and laboriously. But you have to be careful with things like the accuracy and separating out personal and professional interactions. And to me, you also have to be thinking deeply about how do we protect ourselves from, say, every profession can now maybe be much more productive, hyper productive than it was previously. But what happens if we think about a criminal as a as a profession, right? How do we protect ourselves against humans that have bad intentions, right? That could help hyper accelerate their agenda. So I think we're in the very, very embryonic days of ChatGPT, but I think as people say, the genie's out the bottle. It's never going back, and I think it's going to have a profound, hopefully positive impact on the way that we work and live going forward.